Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm gonna do something kind of fun. Kind of takes me back to my childhood, um, as you can see from the title. Well, who else out there has a parent that would say just crazy stuff? Sometimes it didn't even make any sense. I mean, unless you maybe looked it up and maybe found an answer about what it means, a translation or whatever. You wouldn't know. You'd think he's talking foolish, talking crazy. But my dad, he just had all kinds of phrases and things that he would say. In my younger days, he'd say all these things, and he probably got them from his dad, or maybe his uncles or cousins or something. I don't know, but and some of these are going to probably sound familiar to you. Maybe your dad or grandpa or something said the same type of thing. So how about hotter than blazes? Man, it's hotter than blazes out there. Wow. Does that sound familiar? When us kids would come in the house from playing outside or something, or been to the pond or the creek or the lake or something, or digging in dumpsters or whatever, we'd be stinking, We'd come in the house and my dad would say, "Man, you kids stink to high heaven." You ever heard that? Or you're stinking to high heaven. I just thought of another one. Let me kind of X these as I go. Okay, so this one here, my dad used to say this little saying a lot, just being silly. And he said it so much that us boys, we memorized it, He'd say it fast, so you really couldn't tell a whole lot about what he was saying. And I made him slow down so I could hear what he was saying, and I wrote it down years ago. It goes like this. Muchi Kuli Turdi Duler Makasaka Jack Spachagali Afladama Chichi Webbles 2. He said that my brother Wayne had him, I think of my brother Wayne, had him say it too, or my dad was curious, because some of it sounds Spanish. Told a Hispanic guy, and he says, the chichis, those are, breasts, and I always thought he was saying huevos. Maybe he's saying huevos. I don't know. So those are eggs, all right? But also are used as another euphemism, or however you say that, I don't know. But anyway, he'd say that all the time. Let's see. Okay, so when he's being silly, or him and I are just traveling or something, when I was a kid, he just starts singing this song. Ain't she sweet, just a walking down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Now that's an actual song from back in the day. A few people, different singers, have done that song, but it's a little different than how he did it, how he sang it, I think. Probably because he didn't hear it like all the time, or enough to know exactly how it goes. But so there's that. my older brothers, especially my brother Wayne, who passed away, and my brother Larry, who's still alive. Them guys, they got in more trouble than any of us. And my dad would say, if they're doing something stupid, he'd say, "And you got shit for brains." You ever heard that? Excuse the language drop there. The bad word drop. He'd say, like, if he's like surprised about something, he'd say, "Oh my gosh," or "Oh my gosh." Sometimes he'd say it like that. Gosh, he'd say it gosh. "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?" This one here is I've always was kind of confused about, but this is one of his most popular ones. He'd say, "What the Sam hell are you doing?" Now, I'm not totally sure, but I think that's actually Hill, Sam Hill, not Hell. But I'm not sure about that. I think I looked it up one time and it said Hill. I don't know if Sam Hill is a name of somebody that was dumb or what, but I always thought he was saying Sam Hill. Well, who's Sam? You know, why Sam? You know, but what the Sam Hill are you doing? Here's another one of his popular ones. He'd say, "Well, for crying out loud." You ever heard that one? Here's another one he'd say, "Criminy sakes." You ever heard criminy sakes? "Well, I'll be darned." You say that once in a while. That's a popular one with a lot of people. He'd say, "Well, I'll swan my time." You ever heard that? Wayne would say, "Swanee." He'd say, "Well, Swanee," or something like that. I think he got it from my dad, but just kind of changed it up, kind of southern. "What in the world?" That's probably popular with a lot of people, but he said it a lot. "Son of a gun." That's another popular one. This other one I just remembered as I was thinking of saying that other one up there. Being ornery or calling somebody something for doing something sneaky or something. He'd say, "You stinking dog." He had more. He had more. I can't think of them all. Wayne, he had a bunch. He had a bunch as well, but they were southernized. A lot of them. Stuff he picked up in the South when he lived there for so many years in his younger days. But I can't remember all of them. Some are vulgar, so the ones I do remember, I'm not going to repeat them on here. But if I ever get a hold of his son, Andrew, he could probably tell me like all of them. So I'll write them down if I talk to him, and I'll do another video of Wayne's many colorful words or whatever. But I'm going to call this in words and phrases my dad would say, and then you guys chime in and tell me things that your folks would say or whatever that were just didn't almost make any sense, or they were funny or whatever. And some of them that you say might trigger, yeah, my dad said that too, you know. But, excuse me. But there you go. I was just thinking about all the things he used to say, and I had to write them down. But yeah, something different, you know. Something that you guys might be able to make a thread or just conversation about it or whatever. And everybody think and put something. Put something if you think of it. If it's the same thing, say, yeah, my dad used to say, oh my gosh, too. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. See you on the next one. I'm heading to the liquor store after I leave work. See what I can find today.